everyone's hackathon. Yeah. Lots of good results. So we've got 40 projects to go. We're not going to make too many announcements beforehand. Everyone's going to have 120 seconds to do their demo. We're actually going to enforce that. We're going to try and make this the first hackNY Hackathon where we don't go tremendously over. Yamil will be there, showing you when you have 60 seconds left and 30 seconds left. And when you are on deck, we ask that you come right over here. We're going to try and get 2 or 3 teams at a time on deck. The list of the teams is here. I guess let's just get started with Ebola, the Poland Bell, and King the Block, Menno, and NodeFlow. Please get on deck. And
just make one announcement.
Shai has an announcement.
So we're running a Thunderclap campaign. It's kind of like a synchronous Twitter campaign. We are 18 people away from successfully completing our campaign. If you go to the hackNY Twitter account, there'll be a link to the Thunderclap. If you scroll down our list of tweets, if you could please sign up and join us to announce our fellowship at 2:30 today, that would be really excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, is there a team that's actually called Ebola the Tolling Bell who submitted to Hacker League? Because we didn't submit to Hacker League.
Yeah.
Okay. So if this is not us, but we're doing something on Ebola anyway, and it'll be awesome.
Please do come over here.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going?
Where are you from?
My name's Kishal. I'm from Rutgers.
My name is Sam. I'm also from Rutgers.
I'm Amigo. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Awesome. And I'm an alumni of the program, of the hackNY Fellowship program. Gamil's also an alumni, and Sam's an awesome designer friend that we have. And we're here to give you kind of like a fun, quick hack that we threw together on the topic of Ebola. And like Ebola's been pretty highly reported in the news lately. I think the whitehouse.gov sent us all an email about it this morning. If you're subscribed to that list, like millions of people are. And is it a big deal? Obama had a talk this morning saying it's. He had a talk in the past, and a YouTube video of that talk was emailed out to all of us this morning, saying something like, "It's very hard to spread. We are not under threat of it right now, and you shouldn't be afraid of it." And that being said, it's only in two or three places in America. So we threw together this quick hack to show you exactly how far away Ebola is from you at all times. So it's currently live at a site called Ebola Near Me. And so this will tell you how close you personally are to an instance of Ebola in America. And the reason you guys on your laptops probably can't see it is because the DNS hasn't propagated to the NYU server, so it's still on the old site that it was pointing to. If you go on your phone, you'll definitely be able to see this, and in a couple hours, the NYU DNS will also propagate. So this is just a quick thing that we threw together, and a quick presentation that we wanted to give for fun to you guys. Awesome.
Okay, that was a lovely hack since those guys are not actually the real Ebola. So the real Ebola, the tolling bell, is here. So
the real Ebola, please stand up.
Actually, I'm right here.
okay, does anybody have an HDMI adapter? Good. Okay, so if you can please wait until we can find your music.
No one has an HDMI adapter.
To display port?
Yeah.
Spectre on case. And while we're looking for that, is King of the Block in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, King of the Block, come rock it out, please. What kind of dongle do you use?
This is why Rob Spector has to come to your hackathon.
Yo, where do I get one of those?
Many reasons.
Okay, MacGyver.
Looks like we have some dead time to fill. So let's fill this dead time by asking our awesome community judges. Our awesome community judges include Emily Smith from WatDidISay, Ryan Bubensky from Codecademy, who actually was one of the winners of the original hackNY Hackathon 10 hackathons ago. Eric Wu, former Hackmeister from Yahoo. Where's Eric? Shaking it. Eric, who I think has been one of our judges several times. Stacy, also known as BitChuCodes, who, despite being called BitChuCodes, is one of the nicest people you meet on the internet. And Rob Spector, longtime friend of hackNY, has been at most of our 10 hackathons. Happy to have you here. Thank you very much, community judges. We're good. Dead time successfully filled.
Cool.
All right.
My name is Calvin.
Where are you from?
I'm a hackNY fellow from 2014. I'm from LA. Here with my friend Faye.
Hi, my name is Faye. I go to school with Calvin.
And my name's Evan, hackNY fellow 14.
So that was me running around Warren Weaver Hall a few minutes ago. So what we did was we really liked the game King of the Hill, and we thought, what better way to incite people to run than to gamify running? So what we did was we took a bunch of New York City data, computed all the intersections in the city, and made it so that every time you run around a block in the city, you own that block. So I just ran around Warren Weaver Hill, and you can see right here that I officially own That's too much.
So King of the Block aims to combine sort of the Foursquare gamification with running, and the way it works is when other people run on the map, they compete for the number of laps they ran around each block. And so as you run more, you accumulate more laps around each block, and you can win that territory from other people.
So it's a hackathon, so quick tech specs. We used WebSockets to connect our OS app with the Node.js server, hosted on Heroku.
MongoDB backend.
MongoDB backend. Faye wrote all the algorithm to compute the intersections and everything, so that was super cool. It's actually a really hard problem to tackle because latitude and longitude coordinates in New York City are like very, very close together in terms of where the streets intersect.
Yeah, and all the streets aren't necessarily in blocks. Like they could be sort of slanted or like in different directions. So how do you figure out what is a block, or like how do you win a block?
Yeah, so I officially own this entire block now. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Mino. I'm sorry, NodeFlow. Is Mino here? Mino is not here. Okay, if you come here later, let me know. More money for, and that's cut off. Is more money for here? Seekbar?
Over here.
Come on down.
Woo! Okay. Right, that's not right. Okay. All right, to get a sense of our product, we're just going to run through a quick retrospective of the current state of affairs of Node.js. Oh, right.
I'm Tom Kabuti. I'm from the College University.
I'm Sandalay Keswa. I go to Temple University, and I was in the hackNY class of 2014. Here's a quick retrospective of where Node.js is right now. Node.js is speedy to write, speedy to run, has all the packages, right? Awesome community, and it has non-blocking I/O. All really valuable properties of any framework. But here's the legendary callback hell, right? Anybody that writes Node on a daily basis or even a weekly basis understands the callback hell is a huge problem. And here are our solutions, right? There's async.js, and that's a little cumbersome. Setting up async.js is work. You have to go out of your way to make that work. There's Node Fibers, which is like a native thread implementation, but that's a hack. You literally have to break Node.js to make that work. The promise pattern is great, but it's really inefficient, and there are always tiers. We're introducing NodeFlow, and basically NodeFlow is a compiled synchronous JavaScript implementation, and basically NodeFlow's approach is to make Node.js feel synchronous. No fancy build step, adopts common JS principles, clean and understandable code base. And we're going to demonstrate a side-by-side of what NodeFlow looks like. So on the right, oh my gosh, this resolution. Here's NodeFlow, a NodeFlow representation of like accessing a Mongo database. So, we create a DB, and we open it, we authenticate, we get the collection, and we insert a document. It looks synchronous. We don't have to do all that crazy pageantry.
Everywhere where you had a function callback before, you now have replaced it with just an underscore, and the rest is figured out by the library.
This, on the other hand, is how it looks normally. So it's hard to anticipate what the flow is of how you talk to the database here. Like seeing where authentication starts and where insert starts is hard. So all you have to do to compile NodeFlow do one of these, and basically our
Okay, after NodeFlow came more money for, but I think they don't exist. So instead of more money for is seekbar. Are you guys seekbar? Yeah. Sweet, bring it.
Where's NodeFlow?
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Chung, and I'm a freshman at NYU Poly.
And I'm Jack Cook. I'm a freshman at Rock Science.
Alright, so a couple weeks ago, a friend and I were going out to make sushi, and we had to buy ingredients for sushi. So we bought all the ingredients except this one ingredient, seaweed. We went to Grispedi's, and it turns out they didn't sell seaweed in the first place. We went to Trader Joe's, and it turns out they didn't even have it in stock. And we had to go to 4 different supermarkets in order to find seaweed. So we created something called seekbar. So basically, in order to solve this problem, you put in what you want to buy and your location as a zip code or something, and you just press search. And seekbar will just return all the supermarkets or stores that have the thing you're looking for. So here are our options. Let's click the first one, Trader Joe's roasted seaweed snack, and it'll show the location of the store with that product. There we go. And this doesn't apply to only groceries. We apply this to just basically like anything we want. So for instance, let's go back and we'll search up apple. So here we have like apple juice and like things made of apples. And if you scroll all the way down, we have it's still loading. Apple products like iPod. So let's just click one of those. Say we click the iPad, and it'll show all the location of stores that are selling iPads. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, so it turns out that other Ebola project was not submitted. So the actual Ebola, who is the real Ebola? Okay, so Mino is not here, correct? And more money for Katie Simon is not here. Okay, MindF star seekbar. Wonderlust. Could you come down here also in depth?
Hey, my name is Vikas. I'm freshman at St. John's University. And this is an initiative regarding the Ebola. It's like spreading all over the world. I just create a data model. You can directly upload the data and it could analyze it. Like, it's the number of current cases, the number of deaths. Like, these are increasing. It's doubling every month. And here, this is like I'm using the Bloomberg API. This is the stock market prices. Like, it's the again interactive. What's the outstanding volume like? How the people are panicked. It's like, you know, the uptime, all the high. It's the, if you can see the largest volume, like, it's the record high. So this is something that is very, like, you know, we are concerned about it, but this is a regression model. We can predict like what could be its reproduction rate and how it could be effective. Like after, you know, the CDC and WHO predicted it could be 1 million till the next Christmas. But all is this about the awareness. We can have the awareness and we can stop it. We can donate. If somebody is willing to donate, they can go to the CDC website and they can donate it. This is the timeline of the Ebola. It's the death rate. It's the absolute line, the red one, but you can see the growth. It's the little bit blue. It's the exponential. So all is it's about the predictive model. I just created the predictive model. You can upload your data and you can analyze. Anybody can use it, and you can visit the website. I believe soon live. Thank you.
Very much. Okay, so after the Ebola section, that's my laptop. After the Ebola section, did we do seekbar? Yes. So next is Mindfire Truck and Wanderlust and I'm Not Paying are both on deck. Is that accurate? Yep. Awesome.
Hey guys, I'm Adrian from NYU and Courant.
I'm Brandon, also from Courant.
Also Adrian.
I'm Lucas from Courant as well.
Cool. Alright, so we sent a text message, Twitter thing, saying if anyone wants to come and let us scan their brains. For those who came, thank you. You helped us a lot. For those who didn't, well, anyways, so what we have here is we have an EEG sensor we stripped out of a MindFlex toy. It's like a small toy we got out of Amazon. And the idea of our project was to make this data and choose something cool. So the natural thing was make it an art gallery. And so you guys wanna
So the idea was experiencing and discovering art is an inherently emotional process. And often when you are confronted with a piece of artwork, it's surrounded by a museum, a web page, some article written about it, some criticism, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, your experience with it is tainted potentially by that context. And so what we wanted to do was build an art experience that, you'll see in a moment, that basically removes that context and allows you to look at a piece of art sort of on its own. And then we use the EEG sensor to basically develop a notion of how interested you are in that piece of art, and then layer on context around it. So basically your initial exposure to it is free from any context that may have influenced your experience with it.
So, forgot the username.
So the information about the artwork we took from the Artsy API, and then we extended that information via the Microsoft Bing Search API to get a portrait of the artist himself. And we also used the New York Times API to get related articles about the artwork from their archives.
So very quickly, what's happening right now is you're confronted with an image, you have no idea what that is, And then based on how engaged you are with that image, we decide to either layer on additional contextual information about that image, such as the name of it, whoever made it, articles about it, and whatnot. Or if you're not interested, forget it. On to the next one.
Next up is Wonderlust. I'm not paying. Say it to my fa. Sorry, the cells are small. Say it to my fa. Face. Say it to my face. Not here. All right.
We're here. Say it
what
to
did
my
I
face.
say?
Oh, we're good.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hi guys, my name is Haley, and this is my friend Iggy. I study at NYU, he studies at Penn. We are also interns at New York City and Philadelphia startups respectively. So today I want to show you guys what we put together last night. Our idea is called Wonderlust. So the basic idea is when you're traveling, you experience a lot of exciting moments and you want to really share that with your friends. And to share that with your friends, I think video really captures the excitement that you're having at the moment. So let's just log in and show you. So this is a map. So when you sign up and log in, you will first see a map and you can check in to a location that you're at right now. So let's say you're here and you check in. And then you want to share your exciting moments with your friends, so you decide to record a video. So, right there. So it starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Something.
Yep, it's recording.
Recording. So you record. Let's say you're in Paris, so you record your exciting stuff, and you choose your screen, and you decide to write some comments. Oh, I really enjoyed this trip, or whatever. You guys should try it out, and you pin your location. So that becomes a pin. And when you actually go back to see the pin itself, your friends will be able to play the video that you recorded at that place and see the moments that you had. So Iggy will explain to you the technology that we use.
Okay, so basically, this is some kind of social networking website. So our original goal was to build a travel diary that can be shared with everyone and also contain like all those information that everyone can use for other people. So like, if you want to compare your trip with other people, let's say. Yeah. So in building this, right, I realized that there is a need of like big data compatibility. So we use like MongoDB and Ziggeo.
And Google Maps.
Okay, sweet. After Wonderlust is I'm not paying. Say it to my phone. What did I say? intuiTag and history feed. So if you're any of those things, please go over yonder. Hey, I'm not paying. You're ready.
Man, I'm hungry. Carrie from RIT, I'm hungry.
Really true from NYU? You are absolutely correct. I am hungry too.
What do you want? Pizza. You want to eat pizza? No way. I just had that yesterday. I want hamburger.
Well, I'm not paying for that.
Well, I'm not paying. I paid yesterday.
Pete?
Yeah, Pete from Stevens. What do you
Why don't you guys check out Celebrity I'm Not Paying Brawl Challenge?
What's that?
Just come over here and play it. It's a really cool game.
Alright, let's go.
Hold on, I can get it. Give me a second.
This is an argument. We're fighting about this.
That's fine.
All right.
Sign up?
Yeah, and
You are paying for my pizza. Fine. Fine.
Yeah, we So this actually leverages the ordering API to automatically order with the person's credentials who lost. We couldn't get Vin Diesel's credentials, so. But yeah. So.
Take yours.
Okay. We good?
We're good?
What did I say? intuiTag, history feed, and Jaunt are up next.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm pretty tired, I'm sure everyone else is too. So, Say It to My Face is a social engineering platform, and we are here to test and study what it is that makes people so comfortable when they're commenting on Facebook behind their keyboard. So how we decide to implement this is to take some of the New York Times news articles and only allow people to comment through video, and that way we can see what are they going to comment and how is it going to be different from what they would say when they're commenting behind the keyboard. All right, so it's a layout, etc. If you click on the below here, you will pull up the most recent news article from the New York Times as related to the world section, so etc. And you can get your video, you can record your video, you can see previous people's comments, video comments, and that's what we are here to do.
Awesome. Do you remember what's your name and where you're from?
Yes, yeah, I do. My name is Dan. I'm from Penn State.
I'm Shane. I go to Pitt.
Hey. Well done. After Say It to My Face is What Did I Say? And intuiTag and his story feed. Is there any of those? Please go over yonder. And What Did I Say? Please bring it.
Use the HTML. I think it's just not right.
Yeah, I don't think we have an HTML. I got your
Are you like that? I guess.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're having technical difficulties. They'll come back once they've worked that out. So intuiTag, are you up? And then there'll be his story feed and Jaunt. And if anybody has an HDMI input jobby, bring it on down.
Okay, so hi, I'm Rushal. I go to Binghamton University.
Hi, I'm Tim. I also go to Binghamton University.
And I'm Macklin. I go to Columbia. So when we were watching, listening to the API presentation, we thought one of the cooler ones would clarify. We thought it was really cool that you could submit an image and it would give you all these tags that basically tell you like about the objects that are in the picture or about the scenery, the background. I just couldn't get my mind around how they would do something like that, so we decided to use that. And here is a video of a feed from, yeah.
So basically what we implemented is a gallery which uses Clarify's API to automatically tag the images you have. So there's two basic ways of doing it, one of which is just manually going around and tagging it, which is kind of lame. There is an auto tag, but that's just a bunch of batch tagging. You probably don't want to see that. So what we're doing here is just tapping on images to automatically tag them. And then it categorizes them into these buckets so you can easily get to the information you want. So for example, I just tapped on the blur category, and it's creating a gallery interface of all the pictures that match the blur. So I'm just going to go in and out and look at these things. I don't have a very good picture with my phone, but yeah. So it categorizes into these categories. You can search by it, and you can batch tag to make sure all the pictures on your phone fit into these categories.
It also has a custom camera application, so you can automatically tag something as soon as you take the picture.
Which it's going to work into right now.
And then we also have a function where there's a smart camera function where when you press the smart camera button, which is the green button, it takes like a temporary photo and analyzes the tags from that, and it changes your shooting mode, the best mode that suits it. So say it says it's sunset, then it'll change it to sunset mode, or night mode, or portrait mode if it's a picture of a face, or like a picture of a model or something like that. So it changes to sunset, and it changes the shooting mode. So.
And yeah,
that's it. So.
Next up is History, then Jean, then WindUp, then Newsfield. Is Jean here? Is WindUp here?
There's some. I can't seem to get this properly. Can I have John go and then?
Sure. John, WindUp, Newsfield. Newsfield. Come down. You wind up? Oh, go.
Okay, this looks like a great time to fill some dead time by thanking our sponsors. So let's thank our hackathon host, the Courant Institute of Mathematical Sciences here at NYU. Alright, I can tell that we're going to get fired up any second, so let's also thank our gold sponsors. Bloomberg, BuzzFeed, eBay, IBM, Microsoft, MongoDB, and Quotidian Ventures are the gold sponsors for this event. Woo, yeah! And I can tell that we are turning the dongle the wrong way, so let's thank our bronze sponsors. Our bronze sponsors are Kickstarter and Andreessen Horowitz. Woo! Okay, please bring it.
Hey guys, good afternoon. My name is Michael. I'm a junior at NYU and I study computer science. This is WindUp and here's my pitch.
Text-to-speech.
It is. It's there, it's just on the screen, but I'm going to start talking anyway. And just drag it over, yeah.
Command F1. Hit Command F1. There we go.
Alright, let's get it started. So, please raise your hand if you have heard of Flappy Bird. Well, this is a clone. So I, for one, love video games, and I started playing since I was 5 years old. And I wanted to share this youthful spirit with the rest of the world by making a version of Flappy Bird with a Lockatoo in it. Now, a quick backstory. I started developing iOS apps 6 months ago, and since then I've developed one game that's already on the App Store. This will be the second one, which will be released this week. I, for one, feel that games have the power to change lives for the better. And as an example, I recently visited a friend of mine named Mikey, who is 5 years old with neuroblastoma, who's undergoing chemotherapy at this time. When I visited him at the hospital last week, he was still playing the iOS app game that I released last month. I'm excited to share this new game with him and with the rest of the world. Thank you.
All right, next up is Newsfield.
FindLove and Bloomberg and NSA Watch.
FindLove here.
Please come on down.
Screen refresh rate is up.
On the
screen refresh rate is too different between the two.
Between your computer and
her computer. I don't know. I'm just looking. I'm just telling you what it says.
Good. Now seems like a great time to thank our in-kind sponsors. Make games with us. 1 month. Order end. SimGrid. Squishables. Insomnia Cookies, Yum, and DigitalOcean. Thanks to the Also, I ate something yummy from King's Kolache.
Oh man, those were so good.
I just learned what a kolache was. Should we come back later? Okay, I want to remind everybody to follow us on the Twitters at @hackathon. That's Twitter. It's a crazy bird app thing. Okay.
Oh,
We're
cool.
coming.
Yeah, this is me.
other side.
Oh, okay. Well, this is something. All right, cool. Hi, I'm Sam Goldfield. I'm from Rutgers.
Hey, I'm Nikolai. I'm also from Rutgers.
And we built FindLove. I actually encourage all of you right now to go on your web browsers and go to niko.rocks/love. Please fill out this form and take your first-hand experience with this app. So Nico is going to go fill out the form while I keep on talking about it. So, will you meet the love of your life? Probably. So, first it asks you male or female, and you choose male or female. Form is like all nice. This is no back-end frameworks. This is all hand-coded. I did the CSS and HTML all myself. Back-end was provided by Nikolai. The phone number, don't put any dashes in it, and if you do have a GroupMe, absolutely put your phone number in. All right, next. So, dating networks suck, right? Because you go on there and you feel awkward, and you feel awkward if your friends find you, and you feel awkward if it's something that isn't necessarily a good match, and how the hell are you going to know if it is a good match? So, FindLove makes this easy by eliminating your options. Only me. so you wait next, and he's almost there. Favorite quote. All right, to be or not to be perfect. He's looking for, and you can tab these through, and please do this on your computers as well. Anything? Oh, all right. Next. Let's see who he matches with. Using Bing, we use the Bing API, and whoa! you get joined into a group chat with me and everyone else in that. So please, Nikolai will do it right now, and as you see on his phone, click the button. He clicked the button, and he just joined the group. It says that I've been added to the group. All right, thank you very much.
All the way to number 17.
Here's
somebody do the dating apps. Okay, Newsfeel is up now.
Cool. Hey everybody, I'm Emily from Columbia. I want to give a big shout out to everyone who tried something new, learned something new, met someone new. I really enjoy doing all three. I usually love playing with hardware, tinkering with stuff, but I figured I'd try something totally different. And so I made a client-side JavaScript program using the New York Times API. So you put in as a keyword any concept or person that you're interested in. For example, my girl Hillary Clinton. And then a year that you want to see search results for. So let's do this here. So what this does, it will run through the New York Times API, and then it runs sentiment analysis on it. And if it runs quickly enough, you will hopefully get a graph where the y-axis tells you about the sentiment in the article, and the x-axis tells you time. So you get the months across the bottom. You can see down here, this was a rough article for her. Maybe you're interested in what that was about. And here you learn about struggles of Hillary Clinton. It works also for keywords. So if you're interested in articles about poverty, just because you're looking for a good pick-me-up. And the API calls run kind of slow on this Wi-Fi, so hopefully be patient. And you'll see that most articles about poverty are not particularly enjoyable and fun to read. So that is Newsfeel.
Next up is Bloomberg. Is NSA Watch here? StockBot.
Where?
Hey everyone, I'm Tom, this is Ozzy.
I'm Nick.
We're all from Tufts and we built Bloomberg.sexy. So yeah, we took stock market data and gave you everything not related to stock market data. Let's give you a little tour. So we got tweets. Keep going. We have GIFs. We have really good Reddit comments. Some not so good about GoPro.
Some of them very long. GoPro Oprah. And you get it. And how much that stock is worth in Bitcoin, in case you want to buy in Bitcoin. And we use the Pixabay API to get a picture that has to do with that. So someone probably took that with their GoPro. And
New York Times API. Wikipedia a little bit.
And then any movies that GoPro might have been mentioned in. I think we spelled GoPro wrong. Yeah, let's try something else like Google. A little search bar on the top.
So, interesting fact, we actually use 9 APIs, but none of them include the Bloomberg API.
So here's some Google gifts.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, what did I say is next? And then I believe NSA Watch would be next. They're not here, or are they? StockBot, please be on deck, along with Copycat and Amigo.
Okay. Who here has ever had a project and you want it to get some attention? Like you want to drive traffic to it, have someone look at it. Okay. This can be a challenge. Who here likes big data? So, with these in mind, I want to set out, create an app that would connect your projects with one of the organizations with access to the most data in the world. That's why I created NSA Watch Me. If this UI is a bit too bloated for you, there's an API as well.
What did I say? Okay, what did I say is up next? After that, StockBot, Copycat, Amigo.
So I'm Grant, and this is George, and we're Columbia students, and we built a service that basically finds out if you've been hacked on Facebook. So it uses the Watson API to basically judge your tweets. If you want to go ahead, we made a fake Facebook profile, Watson Smith. Watson Smith loves to talk as if he was Obama. So if, for example, we were to write "I hate America" on there, we would see eventually it will come up in our terminal that, oh, it's a hacker. And so, what? There he is. And there he is. You can see. And so this is just to prevent if you have friends who you leave your Facebook window open and they post for you, and then you'll get a, and then you would potentially get a notification from them. Do you have anything else to add? All right, let's go.
Okay, thank you, NSA Watch, for the oh yeah, sorry, NSA Watch, and now there'll be StockBot, and then Copycat, Amigo, and Sophisticated Me. Please get on board that.
Yes? No?
Hi, so I'm Henry. I'm from the University of Michigan.
I'm Tim. I'm from Stony Brook University.
I'm Jason. I'm from NYU Poly.
And we made TheStockBot. So basically, people who are using Bloomberg terminals, they want to get their financial data, they want it to be accurate, they want it to be fast. However, if you're on the go, you want to have that information on your fingertips, but that at the ease of like a Google search. So basically, using the inbox messenger, we created a bot that you can message it, any name of a company, and it'll give you the stock price using Bloomberg's API, and if you want more, it'll also give you the latest news stories about that company using New York Times' API. So, for example, we're using the Market Watch API to convert the name of the company into the stock symbol, so you don't have to remember, if you don't know the name of the ticker off the top of your head, you can do that. And if you want to get more information, you hit more, and then it'll give you more news. It looks a little weird on here because this is their dev version for mobile, but feel free to, if you have the inbox messenger, you can message this app and try it out. Maybe you'll take down my computer, who knows? But so that's about it. Thank you.
Message at TheStockBot.
All right, thanks, guys. Next up is Coffee Cat. I'm sorry.
Amigo.
Amigo is next, and then Coffee Cat, and Sophisticate.me, and Buzzr.
Cool. All right. My name is Steven, and this is Eugene, and we're both from Princeton. And so our idea originated from the fact that a lot of times we use our computers, but our phones are just kind of this worthless technology sitting on the desk right next to it. And we wanted to leverage using both your phone and your computer at the same time. And that's why we made Amigo, which is like the companion. So your phone is going to be the companion to your computer. And Eugene will make it work soon. What's going on?
How do you maximize it?
Okay. Just lift it to the top. Okay, so this is a Prezi. So let's say I open the Prezi, and automatically on my phone, it shows up a little like dialog box where I can interact with the presentation. So I can navigate forwards and backwards if I want to through the presentation. And let's say I want to play some music, for example. So I'm going to open up my 8 tracks, my favorite song, for example, which is Taylor Swift, of course. She has a new album coming out soon. And so I'm going to play the music remotely from my phone. And now, Eugene can switch back to the presentation. So by the way, it's playing. So it's playing right now, and then we can actually pause and play the music from outside of the tab. So it's actually pausing it. It just paused the music that I already played. So we can do a lot of different features like this. So it enables you to kind of like remote control your computer, and it enables you to do a lot of different stuff with it. So another example is Vimeo. We can play a video, and I can sit back on my couch and watch and relax. Again, these things are appearing on my phone as I open them. I can play the video. I'll press play, the video automatically play. I'm not like touching anything right now. And then let's say I'm not interested in it, I'll pause it, and then I can go back and play the music again if I want. These things are all open on my computer right now. So that's Amigo, and it's the companion to your computer.
Thank you. Sophisticate Me, are you ready? And then Buzzr, can you be ready to go next? Followed by Tuesday.rb.
We're from Rutgers, and our hack is called Sophisticate Me. And I don't know if you guys have this problem, but sometimes I feel like I'm just not like as sophisticated as my friends on Facebook. And they're always posting things, and I just can't join the conversation. So I made a hack that lets me post stuff about fine art, so I seem like I know what I'm talking about. So I click this button, and should hopefully do this. I can't control this.
Look at that screen. Don't look up there.
Oh yeah, it's not.
I see this.
So, posted this picture, and I mean, it saved me. I was like, holy shit. Alphonse Brown stirs upon the unspeakable emotions. He uses etching and dry point as an amazing example of French artwork. Hashtag thirsty, hashtag sketch, hashtag tree. So now all my friends think I'm cool, and I know what I'm talking about. And so we used R2 to get the art, and we used Clarify.
So pretty much the way we did this, we used the arts API to get obviously the painting, and then some. We got the artist name. We just threw some random messages together so you get some variety in your estimations as to how smart you are. And for the hashtags, we used clarify. We ran clarify on the picture, and sometimes it was right, sometimes it was dead wrong. There was nothing thirsty about that other picture. And yeah, sometimes it just gave us really funny results. We just ended up playing with it all morning and just posting all and annoying everyone on his feed. That's pretentious art.
Okay, so next up is Buzzr, and then we will hear from Copycat. And then could Tuesday.rb come up, and API Roulette.
Yeah. Yeah, do the thing where you... Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Make a response. Anyway. Hi guys! My name is Walter, I go to MIT, he's Kyle, he goes to BU, and basically we made this little thing called Buzzr. It's basically Tinder for BuzzFeed headlines. So you're presented a headline and the image that corresponds with said headline, and you basically decide, do I want to read this or not? So guys at Tinder, ironic, I think I'd want to read that. 15 perks of living on an all-girls floor. Not sure that's for me, I won't read that one. And then weird things couples do when they're sick. Sure, why not? And then anatomy of an ad campaign, what ad makers don't want you to know. I feel like that could be pretty cool. So basically, as you swipe left, nothing happens. But when you swipe right, the list of articles that you want to read accumulates down here. So yeah, and then Kyle can explain how we did it. Oh yeah, and also the links directly.
Yeah, so the backends that we used, in case you couldn't really tell, we used BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed's API. We also used AngularJS, as well as Bootstrap for some unknown reason. I don't really know why. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was mostly just
the lead motion.
And
yeah, the biggest part is the lead motion. Yeah, you basically physically swipe left or right with the lead motion, which is cool. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's it. That's all.
Okay, pretty cool. All right, Tuesday.rb. I hope you're Tuesday. Do they like it? Sorry? I stand corrected. Coffee Cat. Oh, we're going back to 21. Sorry. Coffee Cat, and then after that, Tuesday.rb. Okay, good. Bring it. What's your name and where you're from?
Hi everyone. I'm Young and it's Jun. We are Team Copycat from Stony Brook University. So our topic is based on the coffee machine that you can control the Android application, smartphone. So basically, we put a relay on the coffee machine in here, and we try to install a Bluetooth module on the coffee machine so that the coffee machine can communicate with the smartphone. So this is an Android application that we developed. So once you click that Bluetooth button, and this will show you the devices, list of devices that you can connect with. Okay, so once you're connected and go back, you can manually control the coffee machine, either like turning on, turning off, or we have a timer. Also, we have an alarm clock. So once you set the alarm clock, so the morning fresh coffee will wake you up. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Okay, so next up is Tuesday.rb or Ruby Tuesday, then API Roulette, GuessAPI, and theGallery.
better or should we do the scale one? Alright, that was good.
Okay, now it's like a good time to fill some bedtime. We're only 11 people away from the thunderclap for hackNY, so please go to shoutkey.com/windUp. That's a nice short URL for you to sign up for the thunderclap for hackNY. We're about an hour left to go.
Do we tweet it, Chris? Yeah. Tweet that link?
I can tweet it.
There, I've just tweeted the thunderclap, so if you go to Twitter/hackNY, it's the first tweet. Just click on that link, sign up for the thunderclap to show your support for our applications opening.
You good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We are Ruby Tuesday. We are the most simplest, greatest, awesomest way to deploy your application to your server. One command. That's it. So it is built for DigitalOcean, primarily for Ruby applications, though we also have limited Node.js support. We're working on that. So how do we do this? Right now we have our server running, which is right here at my prototype. Okay. To kill it, all we do is we just do Tuesday, reset. Server will go through, it will find all of our little unicorns, chop them up into dust, and now they're gone. Poof, gone. All right, let's get our unicorn back. I'll do this Tuesday. It goes through, it identifies what your application is, it installs the software that is required, sets up your database, puts it on your proxy, boom, there it is. So we go back, there it is. It also includes subdomain support. Oop, can't spell. Okay, subdomain support. But let's actually add some other other applications while we're at it. So here's another application that we have made together at HackRU. This is Gitten. It is kind of like a Twitter-like feed for your GitHub repo. So if we go back to the site, we still see this is still this, but if we change the subdomain, oops, can't spell again. Spelling is hard. Here we go, here's Gitten. Same domain, but it's a subdomain and it's running. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to kill them all again, Tuesday, reset.
It's also available as a gem too, if gem file just Tuesday.
Yeah, so if you wanted to install it, you just do gem, install Tuesday.
Okay, thank you so much, Ruby Tuesday. Next is API Roulette. GuessAPI, do you exist? Good. And then TheGallery, please go over yonder, and Calclash, please also be on deck.
Oh, it looks ugly. Yeah. Okay, hi, I'm Christian from University of Puerto Rico. I made a game sort of thing called API Roulette. It's like Russian roulette but with APIs. So you choose your bullet. I'm going to choose DigitalOcean. And then you shoot and it'll make a request to one of these 8 APIs at random. If it chooses the one you picked, then you die. And the game is over. And then so it made a request. I don't know which one this is. Trello, okay. Let's do it again. Which one is this one? Okay, let's keep going. This is Trello again. This is Etsy.
Dude, you should seriously buy a lottery ticket after this.
I don't know which one is this one. And keep going. Artsy. I have 2 minutes to die. Oh, there you go. And so what the DigitalOcean one actually does is it provisions a droplet for me. So I can show you that real quick. If I have enough time. Oh, there you go. New. So yeah, and now you're dead. Button doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I only use these APIs: Fish Plays Pokemon, New York Times, Trello Ordering, Etsy, DigitalOcean, Chartbeat, and Artsy. So yeah, this was fun.
Awesome. From API Roulette, we go to GuessAPI. Do we have a most APIs award or something?
Yes.
I was shooting for that one.
Then comes the Gallery and Calclash.
Wait, how do you full screen?
So, I'm Aiden. This is Eric. We're both from Rutgers.
You guys can all go to this, by the way. It'll show up.
We made this fun little multiplayer quiz game where basically it gets information from different APIs and then throws some sort of question at you. And then you have to answer it. And we see Josh just showed up over there. So basically you have this excerpt, and you can get things like pictures or food. And you click on an answer that you think is right. Okay, so you got it right. And then it'll tell you who got it right instead. So, it also tells you what API you're using.
We're using the order one right now, and this is a description of the food item. You have to choose which one you think it is. And I'm gonna guess this one. Oh, I got it wrong. It tells you which one's right after the timer runs out. And we also use Artsy. And so you have to try to guess the title of this painting. So I'm gonna say a windmill. That sounds correct. Alright, two people got it wrong. We use a Chartbeat. This one is just like you choose the one that you think is the most interesting or that will get the most hits. So I'm gonna say this. Oh, okay, cool. Another New York Times one. No.
Interesting username.
Oh, yeah, that was a hard one. 27%. Yep, that's it.
Pretty cool. Wait, that was GuessAPI? Good. So next will be the Gallery, and then Calclash, please get ready. And do we have Bitly for inbox? Good. Please come on down. Thank you. And AlfredBot, do you exist? AlfredBot. Here. Okay, please do get on deck. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, hello. My name is Ron Garcia. I'm a sophomore at Rutgers, and I'm from Mexico. So my app is called The Gallery, and it's a more personal approach to how we look at art on the internet. The way we look at art currently is a more index-based approach where the focus isn't really on the paintings, but on the information behind the paintings. So what mine does is to focus on the paintings, and you can basically navigate around it like if it's a actual gallery. So you can move to the left, to the right, you can move back, you can move forward, and it's 3D. Yeah! Look at that perspective. Look at that perspective. Yeah, and it's a dynamic gallery. So what happens is that you can put in a search input. So say I want to look at Pablo Picasso, and then it gets all this data using a web scraper. I use Python for it from the actual Metropolitan Museum, and doing that, I can change whatever I'm looking. So I don't know if I'll have time, but I'll try to see if I can. Nope, I don't know how to do it because I can't control these screens. But yeah, I can pretty much choose any artist and it'll make an automatic gallery based upon his most famous works. So yeah.
Calclash is up next, then bit.ly for inbox, AlfredBot, and AddMe.
All right. So my name is Dan Cadden, and I'm from Temple University. And this is Calclash. It's a combination of calculation, clash. So it's a multiplayer arithmetic battle game. And it's designed to help young students or kids refine their basic arithmetic skills in a competitive and engaging way. It's supposed to be fun, and it's a little quick project. And I'll give you the demo real quick. So we're going to enter a name, Dan. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter a queue, okay? And we're going to wait for somebody else to join this queue. Now, anybody can join through this site. And look, we got somebody. Pray, somebody in the audience. So guys, help me out. 3 times 12. 2? I don't think 2's it. 36? Oh, we got it.
15.
15.
Go, dude!
Oh, what was this? This is on you. 400 points. You got 13 seconds. What are we doing, guys?
77.
77.
No, you're getting.
I don't know if we're going to win. 36. Of course you guys get the point. But this is worldwide. You guys, all of you guys can connect to this server at Calclash.me. You can just join a queue. And it hosts up to a lot of matches, guys. And it's really cool. I had a lot of fun. This is my first hackathon. And I have no idea what I'm doing. But, I want to give a special thanks to Samile Keswa, former hack NY really cool fellows. That's what I mean. You see what I mean? Really cool guys. So thank you, and everybody from Temple for helping me out. So this is my first project. So,
Okay, thank you, Calclash. Next will be bit.ly for inbox, followed by AlfredBot and AddMe. And by the way, did I forget this store feed? Here, they they crashed. Okay, so next will be bit.ly for inbox. By the way, shoutkey.com/bamboo. We just need 5 more people to support the hackNY Thunderclash. Or shoutkey.com/bamboo.
Okay, so my name's Jesus. I'm from the University of Puerto Rico. So we actually flew here for everybody who asked. Yeah, we flew from Puerto Rico, Kristen and I. So the title of my hack says it all. It's bit.ly for inbox. There's no surprises in there. Basically, what it does is, if everybody knows what bit.ly does, right? Just it gives you a short URL. So if you have inbox and you send a message to @bit.ly, you can just send it any URL, let's say google.com, and it'll just reply back with a bit.ly. And it's not working now. Okay, so this, if you notice, it worked here. I don't know, it worked all the time. I've done it tons of times. It's actually running on DigitalOcean, so it's in a droplet running by itself, so it's going to stay there. So anybody, I don't know what's wrong, but if you want to try it out, you can just message @bit.ly. So when I go back down, I'm going to try and see what's wrong and fix it. So you can just message @bit.ly on inbox and give it a shot. Thank you.
You guys AlfredBot?
Yeah.
Awesome. AlfredBot is up next. And then AddMe, Tortoise.
Yeah, we're here.
Awesome. Come on deck.
So hey guys, we're Team AlfredBot, and what we have for you today is we're from Colombia. There's 3 of us.
I'm Brian.
I'm Sid. And so what we created is a personal chat app called Alfred. And if you've ever used HipChat or Slack, you might be familiar with something like SlackBot or HubBot. And so we ported that over to Android in the form of a keyboard. And so we use 12 different APIs in order to make chat more seamless.
So let's say Niger's talking to his crush from his data structures class, Sid. So Niger decides to ask Sid out to a movie. Sid has always been interested and he says sure. So now Niger uses Alfred PlayMe to get the trailer for the movie that he wants. And after watching it, Sid wants to see some reviews on it. So Sid uses Alfred Inform Me to get a New York Times review about the movie. After that, Niger really wants Sid to confirm for sure that, and what's more convincing than a GIF with Alfred Animate Me. At this point, Sid is thinking yes, yes, yes in his mind, but he really wants Sid in a smooth way. So he says, fashizzle. Niger's a little confused, but good thing Alfred can define things with Urban Dictionary. And then now, also Niger wants to respond with a GIF. So next is the biggest question of the evening. It's where to eat after the movie. So thanks to Grayson the Fish, we can get a spontaneous option with Alfred Recommend Me using Foursquare. But we all know that it's kind of hard to find people in the sea of Times Square, so we have Alfred Pin Me, which gives you a map showing where the other person is. Alfred also gives you directions. But wait, what about what to wear for the date? So what's the weather? Alfred actually does that too, using Forecast. So unfortunately, Niger needs to get a good-looking jacket, which he doesn't have. Good thing Alfred shot me from Search Etsy for a jacket. But without shipping it, does Etsy do same-day delivery? Well, Niger can use Alfred Search Me to check Wikipedia for info. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, but it's still a date, so finally Alfred can schedule her date with Alfred Schedule Me. And it's officially a date.
Yep. So here's a list of all the APIs we used. We can use all of these. We actually have some that are on here that we didn't actually demo, but it makes chat a lot easier. And shout out to Fish Place Pokemon for letting us use it for our random number generator for choosing our stuff.
Okay, next up is AddMe. You will note that Chris is putting our Thunderclap information on the board there. We need 5 more people so that we could announce the hackNY Fellows 2015 application. So please do support our Thunderclap.
So a few weeks ago, we began our college careers. We met numerous people, shook innumerable hands, added people on Facebook, followed them on Twitter, and connected with them on LinkedIn. And one day I was sitting with my friends in the Stern Lounge, and we met a bunch of people. And when I first met him, I added the guy on LinkedIn. We talked for a while. About half hour later, I added the guy on Facebook. A couple days later, we were going somewhere, so we exchanged phone numbers. And a month later, we were sitting at the same club meeting and realized we were both looking at Twitter, and we started following each other on Twitter. And it was in that moment when we started following each other on Twitter, I realized how inefficient it was to follow someone on all of their social media networks. And that was the inspiration behind AddMe. AddMe allows you to add your friends, business colleagues, and your family to all of your appropriate social media networks. So let's say I just met Kevin, and I have Kevin's email, but I want to share with him all of my other contact information. Using the AddMe app, I can just hit the social button, and instantly an email will be sent to Kevin's inbox containing all of my social profiles, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my phone number and my email address. Gone are the days when you have to be sitting on Facebook saying, oh wait, is that the right Michael Kumar? Or when you're on Twitter and you're trying to get the right Twitter handle, and like, oh, how do you spell Coon Daddy? And let's say that you want to connect with your boss and share with your social media, share your media with them, but you don't want them to see your Facebook pictures from last weekend. But there's a business function on AddMe that allows you just to send your LinkedIn, email, and phone number to them, again, through the email. There's also similar functionality for family, so your grandma doesn't have to see those tweets that you only want your friends to read. AddMe makes connecting with your friends simple, efficient, and it's intuitive. Thank you.
Thank you, AddMe. Okay, next up is Tortoise, followed by FindYoWingman. I don't know why you want to know. SimplyShare. Pardon? The shout keys are on URL. Oh, but it's okay. We got to 100. That's unreal.
Just look at the hackNY Twitter feed.
Whatever.
No, I don't think so. Wait, maybe. Yes, perhaps. Micro HDMI. No. No.
VGA Springboard? Either of those?
No.
Is there VGA a website?
Yeah, we have another.
Okay, technical difficulties have thwarted us for the minute from Tortoise, but we have FindYoWingman. No, it doesn't exist? Bummer. SimplyShare.it and then Express on Rail and ideaShare. Is SimplyShare ready?
What?
Wait, are you FindYoWingman?
I am FindYoWingman.
Okay. So,
You guys could go to that website right there. My name is Ziggeo Christian. I'm from Montclair. And I'm presenting Wingman. So Wingman, I don't know if you guys are, let me know when you guys are out there. I'll give you like 5 more seconds. It's ZillWC.com/Wingman. So I think it's super hard to find people as a wingman. You know, you are now, you want someone to get your back, and that's what I'm creating right now, so it could be easier to find out. So what you do is go ahead and take a picture. Brings you to this page right here. You go ahead and put in your name. Oops. Go ahead and put in your Facebook ID. The Facebook ID is whatever your username is, and then use / whatever it comes out to. Facebook wouldn't authenticate me. Don't get me started. And then ask you for your phone number. Just go ahead and put in some cool stuff that you like. That's those. Cool stuff. Put in a cool quote that you guys know, something sophisticated, whatever you guys are. Query. And basically he's going to go ahead and find people in this room, hopefully that we have hooked up, and find you a wingman from there. It uses the Clarify API to get your profile picture from Facebook, finds out exactly what keywords you guys like, including those keywords that you guys just saw from there, finds the people around here in this same exact room that have similar taste in or whatever picture you have. So if you're a drunk picture on Facebook as your profile picture, you'll find some drunk people to get some drinks with. And that's wingman.
You guys like clapping when your time is up way too much.
Yeah.
Tortoise? You guys Tortoise? Yes. Awesome. Then SimplyShare and Express on Rails.
Hi guys, we're Tortoise. I'm Ping. I'm Francis.
I'm Steven.
I'm Raymond.
And we're all from Brown.
Yeah. So, as soon as you can drag that over. Okay.
So we're Tortoise, Tor as in Tor. Yeah. So it's essentially secure text app that will let you send anonymous text messages using elliptic curve cryptography, and it's a 521-bit key, which is very secure. And we also have an NFC Android communication.
Right. So if you wanted to get started talking to someone, you basically.
So we press the add contact.
Yeah.
We use NFC. We beam our public keys to each other. And the advantage of using NFC is that this small little range is very hard to eavesdrop on.
So one of the dangerous things about elliptical curve cryptography, any type of asymmetric cryptography, is that if you have the public key, eventually it is possible to brute force your way through it. And actually, with elliptical curve cryptography, it's not proven whether or not, and also with even RSA cryptography, new mathematics could come out any day that could easily make it unviable. So the other thing, this is whenever you're dealing with an asymmetric key cryptography system, you're dealing with a web of trust. And since you have to the only way to add a user is by being physically with them, you have that web of trust completely gone. You know that the person that you're talking to is the person that you actually want to be talking to. So, and like when we were first thinking about this app, the practical uses that we were thinking of were mostly like, one sec. We're mostly like criminal stuff, and like you like can only like really think of like, oh, security is only for like criminals, but no, security is it's about us. It's about taking our own freedom to our own.
So true. Thank you. So Express on a rail. Ready to bring the rails. And then there will be ideaShare, comment, Sharia, green screen, and event frame. And then there will be judging.
5 more to go.
Oh, you guys said you were.
Wait.
Thank you. Yeah, please go ahead.
Right.
Your name and where you're from.
Hey, I'm Norman. Yeah, I'm Norman. I do a master's in financial engineering at Columbia. Sounds serious, so I did 2 serious things. One is sort of like a Bloomberg hack, and the other one is for something that I've been working on where I increased the functionality. So the first thing I did using the Bloomberg API, I do a lot of data analysis in pandas, and I basically, there's no good pandas interaction, so I basically just made a quick hack that pulls in the Bloomberg data into a pandas data frame, so you can do some data analysis on that. You can then also, I just hooked it up with Flask. So unfortunately I can't see that here, but you can basically pull it up on a website. And then the other thing I did was for project that I actually presented earlier this year at hackNY. It's basically document tracking for PDFs. So you can finally find out if people are actually looking at the document that you send out, like say for example your resume or so. So I've added functionality to have that in Microsoft Office. So let's say you're at a company, you write your boss like, hey, look at this document. You hit send, does ask you if you want to track that. And then it uploads it to the website here. So you can kind of see the number of views, etc. on the pages. So when you open it up in Word, this can be made better. It's basically people, like the person that you send it through, clicks through it. It tells you spend 7 seconds on page 1, and then you can
Okay, next is Express on Rails. Are you guys ready? Yes, no? Okay, what do you guys? IdeaShare? Okay, IdeaShare.
You guys fight. I need to drop it.
I got it.
Here, I got it. Sorry about that.
Yes. So how many of you use Kickstarter? Raise your hand, please. How about Indiegogo? Crowdfunding? Not many, that's all right. So do you get frustrated when you can't save projects? You can't store them, or no one reminds you when it ends, when it... So now we have a solution for you. So we've researched smartwatch. It will generate a list of projects, and you can save them. Click sign up now, choose one project. And we sign up with a user demo account. Just anyone.
Okay, say.
Anything will work.
Password.
Type in anything. So we search again smartwatch. And we click save. We can save several projects and go down to save several projects. We go to portfolio. And then you can have a list of projects you have saved. So this is your portfolio. You can share it with friends, like Pinterest. You can share all your project with friends. You can track all the sites, like Indiegogo, Kickstarter in one place. It will also send you a reminder via email when something ends or we can go. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think we're going back to.
Are you guys ready?
Something on Rails.
Ruby on Rails.
Express on Rails, and then we will have Illumina Fish. Is Illumina Fish ready? Okay, Illumina Fish, that's the hack formerly known as Tamid Sharia. And then there'll be green screen and then event frame, and then we'll be done.
One Historia from the beginning.
Historia. And then we'll be done.
How does this work? It doesn't fit.
Okay, express on Rails.
All right, so we've seen this video. It's awesome. Doesn't matter, I don't have enough time to speak anyways. We want to change our name to 2 Trains after popular rapper 2 Chainz. Anyways, Matt Condon hooked up a bunch of sensors to that train, and he's going to talk about it.
So I'm Matt Condon, hackNY alum from last summer, University. What we did was we're Express on Rails, and to be clear, the server isn't Express and the train is on Rails. And so what the idea, thank you. The idea is that you take one train and one set of sensors and drive it around the house and collect big model train data. And you can use that for real-time stats, or if you want to save to a database, hook up some machine learning layers, do some training of your own data set, and then you get some interesting information about your house. It's a good way to do some cool data. So we made a dashboard. This guy will go around the track
do it. You can do it.
Go, Thomas!
Some little engine that could.
Yeah, anyways, we hooked in some real-time data events, so that thing is emitting data from the little voice.
Go! Stupid train!
Yeah, so I can tell Edison.
There's just too much weight.
It also has a light.
See, sometimes he goes off the worst train ever. Well, Thomas Christine.
Sometimes he goes off the rails.
Or like the legend that
So yeah, essentially you can thread the train through your house, receive data from all of your different rooms. The website would live update depending on where in the house the train is. You can get information like temperature, light, air pressure. So you can sense if things are wrong in the house. Say you want to monitor that all the lights in your house are off, the train will tell you if the lights are on. We've got some web design, nostalgic to our childhood, inspired by the best web design of the 1990s. The board has my favorite whole
Next up is Illumifish. And then finishing up the day will be green screen, event frame, and Historia.
Good enough. Okay. I'm Calclash from University of Pennsylvania. Calclash from University of Pennsylvania, and this is. So let's start my project by first naming some of the worst things on planet Earth. Say war on Middle East, Node.js, and so on. So who is responsible for all this? Simple. The Illuminati. And who is the leader? The fish. He has 5 million followers within 2 weeks. His Highness the fish is currently asleep because he does that stuff at 2 p.m. But moving on. So our project will not have as many options since he's asleep. So what do? What our project does is it gives you a web app game which lets you fight against the evils of Illumina fish. You have 3 options, 3 of the Earth's mightiest heroes. The Rock. You have toilet paper, which is not really a hero, more of an imaginary friend from the time you took LSD, but whatever. And you have Caesar, which is a Pokemon, because no hackathon is complete without a Pokemon. So, now let's say we pick the Rock to protect us. You think this is gonna work? And you win. The fish picks Caesar, and you have won, somewhat. Let's go back. Now let's try it again with, let's pick, I can't really read this, let's pick your imaginary friend, toilet paper. I can't really read it. You lost. All right, you lost because you threw toilet paper at a fish. Good job. Good job. Next we have Caesar. And let's see what happens, and you lost once again. The Rock killed your Caesar. I hope you guys are happy. And there would have been a lot more options, but like I said, His Highness is still sleeping. Not much I can do about it. So I hope you liked our project. Thank you very much.
Green screen? Green screen? There's no green screen? Is there event frame?
Yeah.
Okay, event frame, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Or is the Historia something that didn't work before? Is that one ready to go? Are we done and we're ready for the judgment? No? Okay, good. Event frame.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle. I was hacking my fellow this summer. This is Zaire. He's a really awesome designer. You should check him out on Dribble. So we made event frame and good. All right, so we made event frame. And basically what it is it uses Twilio, and when you're at an event, you can send text. You can text a picture to a number, and basically within the message, put the @ symbol and then whatever event that you're at, and it generates a collage of all the photos from that event. So I've been sending pictures to put the other number. So if everyone texts a photo to this Twilio number with @hackNY, like the @ symbol and hackNY, you should get a text back. Yeah, this number. You should get a text back, and then if we go to are people getting text notifications back? Yeah. Put the number again. All right.
What do I do? Yo, that's so stupid, bro.
Cool, so people's photos should be showing up anytime. Did anyone get confirmation text?
No. You put the wrong phone number up.
I did?
5075.
Yeah, that's what we put up.
5057. You put the wrong, it's what you got at the end before.
Oh, so you got a confirmation?
It's really frustrating.
505. Oh my
So, is there anyone who signed up to demo that didn't get the demo? We called a bunch of names of people that weren't here. Which project do you do?
Histofree.
Histofree.
Well, actually, Histofeed.
Histofeed.
There have been a lot of iterations of the title over the. Yep. What? There we go. Okay, so the internet is a pretty new invention, right? So I thought that it might be an interesting thing to try and see what the internet would have been like if we had some information from our past. So what I did is I made a web page called Histofeed. You know, it's probably should have come up with a better name so that's like I can pronounce it. But anyway, Histofeed. The idea of Histofeed is that it uses the New York Times API to take articles from the past and basically create a sort of news feed for what might have been what might have been in like various days in the past. Currently, how it works is that it takes the present day, like today's date, which is 10/19, and it goes a few years into the past, and it takes the date and takes things such as articles, best-selling book lists, movie reviews, and it posts them onto the page. So it's kind of like a current news feed about what's currently trending, what's currently popular, what people are currently talking about. Now, unfortunately, regarding the books that are available, the New York Times API only goes back a certain amount of years, but we can use that to see what people were reading back those few years ago, in this case in 2008, and as we can see, the taste wasn't necessarily stellar back then. So yes, you can see what people were reading back then, and it's almost like you're on the internet, back in 2008. And you also have the option to, no, one more thing. You also have the option to customize which date that you want to have drawn up. But
thank you so much. And now there will be judgment. And for that, let's see, Stacey McKay, Eric Wu, Emily Smith, Ryan Babisky, and Rob Spector are going to leave the room. They're going to have judgmental thoughts, and then they'll come back in about 10 or 15 minutes, and they'll announce the glory. Now, please don't go, because we have 15 minutes. We're going to have some community announcements, and some other announcements. Go.
How should we announce our, we wanted to give a prize.
I think our presentation.
Okay!
We can announce, should we announce?
First committee announcement, please. Susan. Okay, first committee announcement is there's going to be a hack for a just and sustainable world. If you like just and sustainable world, you might be interested in the BSR, that's Business for Social Responsibility Hackathon, which will be in New York on November 1st and 2nd. Just go to BSR14.org/hackathon to find out more. Susan, are you ready to do?
Yeah.
Okay, and next will be community announcement from Susan.
Hi, we wanted to give a prize for best use of the Ziggeo API, and the winner will get a choice of a GoPro or $300 Amazon gift certificate, and the winner goes to Wonderlust.
Whoa!
We also wanted to acknowledge the second place, the $50 Amazon gift certificate that goes to the one that did the news, commentator that used Ziggeo
Video
for
comments.
Video comments.
Yes. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and Daniel Jensen has a community announcement involving Bitcoin for now.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, Daniel.
Hi everybody, I'm the VP of Communications for NYU's Entrepreneurs Networks, and I'm here to promote our first cryptocurrency themed hackathon on November 14th and 15th. How many NYU students are there here? Alright. Have any of you guys been to the new Leslie E-Lab?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a cool space?
Yes.
Alright, well that's going to be our first hackathon at the E-Lab. The E-Lab's our newest co-working space here at NYU, complete with meeting rooms, espresso machines, and a fab lab with laser cutters and 3D printers. So what else? For anyone who's interested in learning more about Bitcoin, blockchain, digital wallets, or hacking on the future of money and finance, this is definitely something you want to attend. It's both a competition and a learning experience. It's open to university students from schools anywhere in the Northeast. If you want more information, you can go to bit.ly/NYUBitHack. And that's it.
Okay, I'm not forgetting any other community announcements we want to have?
I think that's it. Unless there are any other community announcements?
Good. Sean?
So, this is our 10th hackNY Hackathon. So, all of the fellows wanted to kind of commemorate 10 excellent hackathons by, if you guys could grab the stuff and start coming in here, down here, to say thank you to Evan and Chris for, you've been a massive influence on all of our lives. We all chipped in. We got our logo printed. We framed it, and every one of us that's been here over the last, I guess, 24 hours has signed these posters, expressing, I guess, our gratitude towards the both of you for all you've done with us in hackNY.
Wow, thank you so much.
We get you all in there.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Just put the top part of it down. You guys on the
Get some people kneeling down right over here.
Take your nightly stats.
Can you do me a favor, just tilt that box back? Thank you. All right. And Shy, I can't see you. Got to be able to see. Everyone in the front row here that's standing, get down a little bit. 60 seconds. Hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, 60 seconds are going to be there. Right, everyone, right here.
Oh, this is awkward.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay, that's really amazing. Thank you very much, all hackNY fellows.
Yeah, put the wrong number up on the page. You got one photo that came through, right?
Hey guys, so just one more thing before everyone leaves. So the reason we have this hackathon is to really promote our fellowship program. The hackathon has been kind of a celebration for all of the fellows and for all of you celebrating the hackNY community. We'd love to invite everyone here to apply to join our community. Our fellowship applications are open and they're available at apply.hackny.org. It'll be the best summer of your life, and every person down here can attest to that it was the best summer of their life.
It was the best summer of my life. You should all apply.
Yeah, it's
you'll learn so much.
You get paired up with a phenomenal startup in New York City. You get free housing in New York City, and you get this phenomenal lecture series with these fantastic speakers in the New York City startup scene. It's, in my opinion, the best way to like inject yourself into New York City and the New York City community.
And you guys will live with the most badass hackers.
And so I highly encourage you to check it out at apply.hackny.org.
If you have any questions about the hackNY program, maybe Alex and Shy can answer them.
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
Anyone have any questions?
How long does it last?
What?
How long does it last?
10 weeks. But it lasts the rest of your career because your professional network ends up being a group of friends, not many people can say that.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you, Shy. Oh, and also we couldn't have had this amazing hackathon without Shy and put this whole hackathon together. So please thank Shy. Good. So while we're waiting for Desmond, I think Bloomberg wanted to say something. Another API award.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina. I'm on part of the campus recruiting team at Bloomberg. And I'm Katie. I work in the knowledge engineering team at Bloomberg.
I'm Kenneth. I sit next to Katie on the same team.
Okay, and we kind of just wanted to announce the winner of basically whoever used our API the best that we got. So Katie will kind of speak to that.
Yeah, so the criteria we used was just an interesting way to look at data and have a coherent story about incorporating it. So for that, we thought that Ebola totally balanced it.
So the real Ebola. So he'll be
I hope you give me the drone out.
yeah, the parrot drone.
Thank you.
If you guys want to take a photo.
In the middle. This way.
Okay, while we're waiting for judgment, please use this time to apply for the hackNY Fellowship.
Yeah, if you could. They have it.
Yeah, just waiting for the judges. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, there should
Also, I guess the judges here.
Yeah, it's set up. People are getting ready.
Okay, it's time for judgment. Woo! Please come back with your food. Please do come back with your judgment.
All right, make your way back to seats. It looks like the judges are done judgment day.
Sounds so hard. That's the power, I know.
Thoughts in the judgment chamber for all around judging. That's pretty awesome. That's great art. That's really awesome art. You know what the price is? I said, I've only gone to 3 or 4. Not as many as you guys.
It's always really interesting. You always see sort of the same things, but then you see information. Okay. Yeah.
That's the best content, right?
Rob, you don't want a mic here?
Tablets.
I've got one hackathon.
All right, everybody over there, why don't you come in and take a seat. Here's your stuff. All right. Groovy.
Who are you?
So I'm Rob Spector. I work over at Twilio and been a longtime fan of the fine work that you guys have done here at hackNY. And on behalf of the judges, I'd like to congratulate you on completing your 10th hackNY. Just by being here and making through the 24-hour crucible of intense technological advancement over this weekend, you are already a winner. However, there are a few folks that we selected for particular recognition in the form of the prizes. First up, for most APIs used was 12 for AlfredBot. And Team AlfredBot and every single team that wins a special recognition prize is going to be picking up their very own Keurig K-Cup coffee maker. Oh. Give the photo.
You guys both want to be in the photographs as prize winners?
You want to be in pictures with prize winners?
It's your call.
What do you think? You want to be in pictures with the prize winners? I don't think so.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah. Come on, guys. All right, next up for the funniest demo, it's going to NSAWatch.me. I don't understand why I'm in this business. I want a coffee maker, and I got to make sure the guy's pretending like he's Venezuelan. This is great. All right, next up, finest UX goes to EventFrame. Also most incorrect telephone number. Just hold up the burrito, dude. Awesome. Best pitch is Calclash. Oh, you also get $200. Just got that news. Everybody, I guess, gets $200. Oh, Everybody gets $200. $200. That would be good. Find out for a moment. Finest hardware goes to Mind something or other. MindF. MindF. Oh man. You guys are gonna have to do some King Solomon shit to decide who gets this thing. Congratulations, guys. Excellent work. The 8 breaker for this 10th hackNY goes to Express on Rails. Mike, ladies and gentlemen, the MVP of this hackNY. All right, most improved team goes to Newsfeel. Only 3. All right, now for the final prizes of this 10th hackNY. 3rd place goes to NodeFlow. Thank you for fixing JavaScript. So, what price is this?
So you said 3rd place?
Yeah, 3rd place.
So 3rd place gets medals, one of them's gone missing, and you get motions.
The medals are provided by Major League Hacking. They are the premier college hackathon series, founded by noted New York hacker John Gottfried and hackNY fellow Mike Swift. And each of you will be earning points for your school in Major League Hacking in this year's fall season. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
So why am I You're just saving me from like all the crappy JavaScript code that was really great. Thank you. All right, next up is one that we thought was incredibly important and timely, given what has gone on over the course of 2014. 2nd prize goes to Tortoise. A tasty Major League Hacking medal and a 666
Miles and a carrot.
Miles and a coffee machine. That's a lot of smack. All right, do us all a favor and don't go work for the NSA after this, okay? Please don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! All right, finally, grand prize winner of this 10th hackNY. You are going to get a next something or other. Anyway,
It's a Dell W8. You get $999, the medals, and the K-Cups.
Wow. And the respect of all your beers. This one's going to Calclash. I think that's it.
All in a wrap.
Okay. So listen, we couldn't have done this without our special judges. We couldn't have done it without our sponsors. We couldn't have done it without NYU to host it. Oh, one more.
Oh, crap! Damn it! I forgot Edward for most technically impressive.
Yes.
Not bad.
Doesn't tell me there's another cake.
That's one job.
For Amigo.
Eugene.
Technically impressive.
Where am I at? What's going on?
Good. Okay, like I said, we could not have done this without all of our awesome community judges, our awesome sponsors, NYU for hosting us, Shy, who did an awesome job putting together. All the technical ambassadors, including the many hackNY alumni who made this possible, but most of all, we couldn't have done it without you, the community who comes out and hacks. So thank you very much for being the hackNY 10th Hackathon.